Outlaw for the Atari 2600. This is based on the arcade game Gunfight, loosely based. I remember Gunfight in the arcade. I used to play it a lot with my older brother back in the mid-70s. It was a fun game to play. You needed to have two people to play it, though. You couldn't play it by yourself. A later edition of it, a version of it called Boot Hill, allowed a single player to battle the computer. But, Gunfight, when it came out, was a lot of fun for my brother and I to play. We played it quite often. And some of my friends, we go to the mall together, we would end up playing it as well. Still like playing it to this day whenever I run across. It's been a long time since I've seen the arcade game anywhere. But it's still a pretty fun game to play. Highly recommend it. You ever seen an arcade and you got a couple people with you, drop in some tokens or whatever and battle it out. Anyway, we're talking about Outlaw for the 2600. I love this box art. That looks like the Outlaw Josie Wells.
And you gotta get mean. I mean plumb mad dog mean.
Clint Eastwood movie. That's what it reminds me of. Every time I see that, I think of that. Got the chuck wagon on here. Of course, we got the cactus in the background. Got the guy we battle over there. Got the sunset in the desert. 16 video games, Gunslinger and Target Shoot. 1 player, 2 players. Gunslinger is 2 players only. There's no 1-player version. Target Shoot is the single-player game on this. It's kind of cool they put this on the cartridge to give you something to play if you were an only child and nobody else was around to play your 2600 with you. At least you had something to do. Otherwise, you're kind of stuck, playing left hand versus right hand or something like that. On the back, there's no screenshots. I didn't come to later on. This is one of the launch titles for the VCS. Joystick controller. 1 or 2 players. 1 to 12 Gunslinger. 13 to 16 is Target Shoot. So of course in the box we have this really nice full color label cartridge. Matches the artwork on the front of the box. That's pretty cool. Then we have our game manual. This is the black version. There's another one that's larger that's got a bigger picture on it and it's white. This is the one I remember having back in the day, so this is why I picked this up again. Anyway, it goes through how to play the game. Basically use the joystick to move around. Hold down the fire button and you could aim using up and down on the joystick. Release the fire button to fire. Pretty straightforward game. Then we have these different gunslinger modes here. We have blow away, which you can blow away parts of the desert, like the cactus and the stagecoach, things like that. And we have the cactus and stagecoach. We have the wall. You can have a non-moving wall or a scrolling wall that you have to shoot through to get to the other player. We have getaway, which during the gunfight, after you immediately shoot your gun, you can run. You don't have to sit there until your bullet disappears off the screen. 6-shooter is more like the arcade game Gunfight, where you're allowed only 6 shots per player while you're playing the game. So if you run out of ammo before the other player does, you better start running and ducking and hiding. And of course, Target Shoot. Basically, you've got this moving target that bounces up and down the side of the screen, and you try to hit it 10 times in the least amount of bounces. Now, I'm not very good at that game whatsoever. And it goes through all the different games that you can play up to game number 12. So it shows, the stagecoach level. You can have that scrolling up the screen. This is the 6-shooter mode. Lines right there. Cactus. Here's the breakaway wall. And of course, here's the Target Shoot. You can have a stationary cactus, or you can have like a moving target to try to shoot around. That's very difficult to do. And of course, here in the back, which I always liked that Atari did, is they put like a matrix for the different game modes. So, for example, game number 4, you'll have blow away, so you can destroy the objects on the screen. You're only allowed 6 shots, and you have a cactus in the middle of the screen. So if you want to be able to move after shooting, you have to play mode number 2, which is called Getaway, which has a single cactus in the middle of the screen. So using this little table here, you can select what type of game mode did you want to play with what kind of features. It's kind of cool they included these with the instructions. Make it easier to see at a glance what mode you want to play. Anyway, it's time to go sling some guns and battle it out. Now you have unlimited bullets. We have an obstacle here. Alright. Here we go. You can also destroy the obstacle. Oh!
I think we shot each other.
That was a mutual shooting.
I noticed the last one wouldn't let us do that. Whoever hit first would take out the bullet of the other person, even if it was going straight for them.
Oh! Oh! You shot me in the nether regions.
I got a gut shot.
Oh, right in the head. Ricochet. Oh, yeah. Oh. Tied up again. Oh!
Kind of like that bullets.
Yeah. Yeah, you can play a mode just like the arcade gunfight. We only have 6 shots.
How does this one? So if you have unlimited ammo, does it just go to you hit a certain number?
Yeah. Oh. Ah, you won. You got 10 hits.
Well, you know it has to happen every once in a while. I think this is only the third game.
See the one with the little line above it? That's the ones that have limited shots. Now this is kind of interesting. This is a. Let me go back to it. Okay, this has unlimited shots. Well, wait a minute. There we go. This has unlimited shots too, but you got to shoot a hole through the wall to get to the other side. Stand up. Looks like hardless. Gotcha! Right in the foot. Ooh. Oof. Oh, I shot up. Why did I shoot up? Oh, there we go. Oh,
headshot.
Right in the head. Oh.
That one doesn't cancel the shot out.
No, it doesn't do it on this one. That's why you gotta be careful where you take position and shoot, because you can't move once you shoot. You just want to hit, you'll win. Dang. Now here is the. Let's see. Now here's one. It's like the arcade. You have 6 shots. Oh! Well, we're sort of tie each other. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Ah. Oh! There we go. Ricochet. Ah. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Oh, man.
I think I'm about to.
You get 1 shot left, and you hit me.
Oh, just once you run out, it reloads you.
When both players run out of bullets, you get reloaded. Oh, I'm out of bullets again. Oh, man. Ooh. Missed. Ah. Right ahead. Tied up again. 7-7. Not tied anymore. Oh, man, one more hit. No! Oh, you won again. Jeez Louise. Pretty cool game, isn't it?
I like it. It's pretty cool.
We'll try one more here. Let's see. Let's do done that. The wall is kind of... That's target practice. That's single player. Object of that game is you try to hit the target in less minimum number of shots. That's all that is. That's for single player. Let's try this one here. All right.
So what's the difference in this one?
Maybe I can win. It's the difference. Oh yeah, I gotta win at least one. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. You're picking up on my tricks. Oh man. It doesn't work when you hit me this. Oh man.
You're still gonna win.
I just need one more hit and I'll win. Yes, I finally win one. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now in target range, the name of the game is to hit the bouncing target 10 times in the least amount of bounces. So here we go. Let's see if I can hit it. Oh. Missed. It's a little harder with the moving target to do. Oh, there we go. Out of the way, Chuck Wagon. 4. Of course, you have different options you can do as well. You can have the ability to destroy the objects. You can have the cactus in there. Well, this game is okay. It's more fun to play 2 people than just target practice. At least it does give a challenge. It gives you something to work towards. See how many bounces you can have the target get. By the time you reach 10, the lower the bounces, the better your score. I'm doing terrible. So bad. Oh. Get the time just right. 6. There we go. And bang. Bang. 8. Let's only get to 99 before I get a chance to get to 10. Oh, man. Definitely adds to the difficulty having the moving obstacle. Oh, there we go. 1095. That is such a bad score. So bad. Anyway, that's Outlaw. Pretty cool game for the 2600. Played this quite a bit in both the arcade as Gunfight and at home on my 2600. As always, everyone, thanks for watching.
That's just the way it is.